Hey, everybody. It's
Hello.
so good to see you all in chat. Good evening, Dean.
Good evening, Dawn.
Our resident uh, ghost host and uh, Dean is graciously accepted my invitation to co-host tonight. I really appreciate you being here, Dean. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah, yeah, always. You're always welcome. And Mandy, of course, is first. She loves Halloween and Disney parks. We all do. We're going to talk tonight, though, specifically about fall in the Disney parks. And I feel like, just the season, fall, Dean gets lost in Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. The
hmm
season, and really Disney, um, obviously Disney goes to Halloween so quickly that um, it just kind of does get lost. The season of autumn does get kind of lost. And so tonight I wanted to emphasize just the fall, what there is to do in the fall, the advantages of going to the parks in the fall, that kind of thing. So Mandy, welcome in. We'll welcome in, everybody from chat. Jonathan Chung, welcome in, one of our great ghost hosts. We appreciate you, Jonathan, so much. I know I don't say that enough, but hey, Tina, welcome in. Yes, Dean is here and in the chat. Oh my goodness, Jason Thibodeau, our newest member to the channel. Hey, Jason, thanks so much for being here. We so appreciate you and all of our channel members. Pam's fam, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Pam. I appreciate that. So sweet of y'all to be in chat tonight. We appreciate. Let's see if there's anybody else. Mandy. But yeah.
Jennifer Caruso, hello, who
Oh,
just popped
Jennifer.
in.
Hey, Jennifer. I am behind. I'm just kind of scrolling in the chat, y'all. Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you. I appreciate you all for being here so very much. Dean and I appreciate you popping in. And again, we're going to talk a little bit about autumn in the parks. So, but Dean, first, tell me what kind of day you've had.
Really good day. It started with some blood work, which is, necessary, but
Okay, this doesn't sound like the start to a good day, blood work.
well, it's really what came after that made it all worth it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Gotcha.
you
Nice to get
know,
it over with.
yeah, so I did it. Today is my mom's birthday, so
Yes,
I
happy
took her to
birthday.
breakfast, which
Yeah.
is what we did after the
Hmm.
blood work, which is what I was looking forward to on the other side. So,
Right. Obviously.
I give them my
Yeah.
vials of
There you
blood.
go.
I don't actually know how many they took out of me. It was at least 6 or 7. But anyway, I
Ah,
was ready
yeah.
for breakfast. We went to the
Absolutely.
IHOP in
Absolutely.
Oviedo, and really good meal, really good time, and then it was a good day. I went out shopping
That's great.
later
Hey,
to
Joseph. Thanks
the
for being here.
some dollar stores. And speaking of fall, I did get some fall decor.
Oh, hey, there you
I'll be
go.
showing the rest of my
Yeah.
haul
Yeah.
tomorrow
Oh, very nice.
night
Very nice. Little
on
teaser there
on
for
my
us.
channel. It's
I
doing a
like
special
that.
stream
Yeah.
tomorrow to cover
I like that.
the storm that's coming. So we'll talk about the storm a little bit, and then
Hmm.
I will
Hmm.
show all the fun things um, that I found at the dollar stores today.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And
I
then
need to check. Go ahead.
after that, I got ready for my stream, and now I'm here.
There you
So
go. Well, that's a great day, and happy birthday to your mom. Wow. And I don't have my whistle, but happy birthday to Miss Bancroft. We appreciate you so much. I have talked with your mom a couple times, and just it's just I know that you're such a great person, Dean. You always look to the parents when you meet, you know, a really great person. They probably had a good upbringing, and so we appreciate your mom. We really do. We don't see her a whole lot. She kind of stays behind the scenes, but we do appreciate her. So
Yeah, she's usually watching. She usually watches,
yeah,
in the background, and I hear about it later.
yeah,
So, I
yeah.
mentioned I was going to be on here, so she might be watching this um, as well.
Super, super. Well, happy birthday, by all means. Happy birthday. We hope you had a really good day.
It was good. Yeah.
Again, thanks to everybody in the chat. Let's see. Guys, we'll go ahead and get started here. Um, Again, we're going to talk a little bit tonight just about fall. And yes, obviously, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is part of that. It's definitely a part of the fall, although they start it in August. Yes, they do. But we're going to talk about just the reasons to go to Walt Disney World right now, and there are several of them. There really are. So, guys, we have 92 days to Christmas. Yes. Uh, yeah, we're in double digits now. And my countdown to Disney is 81 days. So, and I know Tina, yours is probably less than mine, but we're looking forward to that. So, 92 days to Christmas, y'all. It's creeping up on us. It always does. And so, um, you know, but it's fun. It's such a beautiful time of year and headed into the fall. It is actually my favorite season. I think it always kind of has been. But anyway, we'll talk about all that. Let's do this day in Disney history first. There were several of them. I'm just going to kind of run through these. We love Disney history, and we always like to, you know, to to talk about Disney history, and there's so much of it, guys. We've got the Disney company is over 100 years old now, and so there's a lot of really rich company history here. 1936, Jim Henson, creator of the Muppets and the original voice of Kermit the Frog, is born James Maury Henson in Greenville, Mississippi. Henson first named his puppets Muppets in 1954 while working as a producer of the Washington, D.C. TV show Sam and Friends. So he was
Hmm.
the leading force behind the Muppets long run television series Sesame Street and The Muppet Show. Of course, then there's a Muppet movie. He worked on projects like Fraggle Rock, The Dark Crystal, which I have not seen in a long time. Sadly, in May of 1990, Henson passed away at the age of 53, and he was in negotiations at the time to sell his company to Disney. He was named a Disney legend in 2011. So happy posthumous birthday to Jim Henson. 1937, Disney's Mickey Mouse cartoon Hawaiian Holiday is released. Now, I don't know if this is on Disney Plus or not, y'all, but I'd love to see it. Mickey and Minnie play the ukulele and dance. Goofy does some surfing. Pluto fights with a crab, and poor Donald Duck sets himself on fire. So,
Boy.
sounds like a lot going on there. A lot going on. I'll have to check and see if that's on Disney Plus. For sure, I'd like to see it. It sounds familiar, so I don't know if I've seen it on Disney Plus or some other way. But 1948, actor, comedian, and screenwriter Phil Hartman is born in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. His Disney credits include the voice of Sir for Disney World's Alien Encounter. Wow, do you remember that, guys? Alien Encounter was pretty. That was pretty intense. I think that's why they swapped it out for Stitch's Stitch's Great Escape. But both the TV series Tailspin and DuckTales and the 1987 animated film Brave Little Toaster. So Phil Hartman, yeah, he lot of Disney credits there. 1957, Oscar-winning director, animator, and screenwriter Brad Bird is born in Kalispell, Montana. Best known for directing and writing Pixar's The Incredibles. And there is another one coming out. Guys, they announced it this year's D23. He also directed and wrote the screenplay for Ratatouille, which I did not know. Did not realize that Brad Bird wrote the screenplay for Ratatouille. And upon graduating from the California Institute of Arts, he began working for Disney. And his tenure was brief there at Disney. He's now, of course, with Pixar. He left the company shortly after working on The Fox and the Hound in 1981. So interesting stuff there. Just quickly, a couple more. 1961, Walt Disney's Wonderful. Oh, my nose itching, y'all. Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color made its debut in color and on NBC for the series' 8th season. Hosted by Walt himself, the episode consisted of an adventure in color, Donald in Math Magic Land, and a brand new character called Professor Ludwig von Drake, who was voiced by none other than Paul Frees. Yes, our ghost host from the Haunted Mansion. The episode was sponsored by RCA. Of course, ran commercials for their new RCA color television. And before this, the series had been called Disneyland and then Walt Disney Presents. But both were broadcast in black and white. So they went to Wonderful World of Color, with the sponsorship of RCA. I thought that was really interesting. 1982, previews began for the not yet open EPCOT Center in Florida. And on this evening, cast members and their families were invited to the new park from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. to check it out. 1982. 2016, the third season of the animated series Star Wars Rebels kicked off on Disney XD with the episode Steps into Shadow. As always, William and I really recommend Star Wars Rebels. If you're a Star Wars fan, you got to watch the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, the two animated features. Pretty much, right up Dave Filoni's head. So,
yeah,
both of those.
I did owe that recommendation.
Yeah, both of that. Now, Dean, have you watched both series?
Yep, I have watched through Clone Wars probably 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi,
and
Dave.
the Rebels probably twice.
Really? Now, yeah. There's a lot. Okay. There's not to chase this rabbit for just a minute. We're going to chase it. I love those 2 series for entirely different reasons. But I'll tell you guys, if you are a Star Wars fan, they give you so much more background, and it's good stuff. I mean, it's really, if you're, and really, Ahsoka picks up pretty much right where, a little few years after, but where Rebels leaves off. So, if you want to be able to follow Ahsoka the series and as a character, to know her background, Rebels is a must. So, Dave, did I miss anybody else who came into chat? Dave, it's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Vanta Crew, hello there. Welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, he was. Tina. Yeah. He was very young. Let's see here. Rebels is underrated. Clone Wars overshadows it. I think you're right about that, Jonathan. I had a little trouble getting into Rebels because it introduces, kind of a different generation. It's different characters, and the animation is very different as well. So I
Hmm.
had some trouble. I would say if you start watching Rebels, hang in with it. Just hang in there for a few episodes. It really is amazing. And I will have to say that Kanan Jarrus, who's introduced a Jedi, who's introduced in Rebels, is probably one of my favorite characters. Uh, no doubt, no doubt. So, and what were your impressions, Dane? Did you um, no?
I mean, both series I do like. I think. Um, oh, that's interesting, Pam. I was
Yeah,
I was
yes,
actually just thinking that Clone Wars to me, I think was a lot easier to get into because
I
we
think it was
started
too.
with characters that we already know, like
Precisely.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin
Mhm,
Skywalker, the
mhm.
clones.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we're
Anakin Skywalker, not this is pre Darth Vader. So good.
yeah,
Good.
so it picks up right after Attack of the Clones, and so I think at least for me, I think that's why Rebels was harder to get into.
Hmm.
But you get into it, and you do get Rebels. You did eventually see Darth Vader show up. There
Hmm.
was one episode where Princess Leia is part of the story. So there were some familiar characters at points in the series, but I enjoyed them. You get to meet new
Very,
characters.
very
You
much.
get to see um, planets that you've seen in the live action.
Mhm.
Coruscant, different parts of Coruscant. You see new
Yes,
planets that you didn't see.
that's true.
Um, so for Star Wars lovers, it's kind of what they call eye candy, as well as
It is.
the stories and characters.
That's true. That's
So
true.
yeah, I mean I love
As a
both
little
series.
teaser, guys, later we've got a couple of surprises, but as a teaser, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to open this a little bit later. Okay, this is okay. They Oreo put these out a while back. It's been a little while. They started producing these, but I wanted to show you. I know a lot of you have probably bought these, but this is a special edition Oreos, and each package is when you open it, it either has light side or dark side. Um,
Mm.
so it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to open this a little bit later in the show and see what we get. But I just thought that was cool. Kind of a neat segue for the Oreos, guys. So, I've got some milk here and I've got my Soka mug. And so we're going to open these a little bit later. So, got to have milk with Oreos, right? So, anyway, that's kind of a little interesting segue for that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hang on just a second. There we go. Um, we're gonna get into Pam. I want my Oreos to glow when I twist them. Would that be cool? I don't know. Now the last there was what were the last Oreos that they put out? They had like little popping, almost like little popping pearl things in them that were kind of cool. They didn't glow though, yeah, unfortunately. They did not glow. It is fall, y'all, in the Disney park. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight about fall and all of the reasons to go to the Disney parks right now. And as Jennifer Crusoe said earlier, there are tons of reasons to go to the Disney parks. So many reasons. Let me see if I can find that comment. So
Sometimes
many
you just
reasons
go.
to go. But yeah, pop rocks. Yeah, kind of like pop rocks, Pam. They were, yeah. But there are so many reasons to go to the Disney parks right now, guys. And we're going to talk about them. The decorations, mostly in Magic Kingdom, and a lot of them are Halloween themed, but some are not. And I've got some pictures to show you. The crowds are lower, guys, at this time of year. Still, not as low as they used to be. Dean, you would, since you're there more than I am, but I would say that the crowds are definitely lower. I have friends who have been in the parks, uh, you know, uh, recently, and the crowds have been lower. Temperatures, guys, start to go down. Theoretically, doesn't happen all the time.
And yeah,
Uh,
theoretically. Mhm.
Seasonal treats. You've got Epcot food and wine. It's A to the B, just a lot of stuff. So let's get into it and talk about this, guys. The decorations are gonna be mainly in Magic Kingdom, and this some of these slides are all these pictures are all mine that I took. That I took um, in the parks, and this is one of my favorites. This when you walk in, you see these scarecrows, and they're iconic because they've used them. They have used them for years and years. Um, but yeah, they're just really cool. I love Christmas time too, but they do a really good job of decorating. And I love these scarecrows. I just do. Um, they, they obviously they have this view down Main Street. Dean, have you ever had your picture taken here at the with
Nope.
the pumpkins?
No, I'm
Um,
I'm not usually getting my picture taken,
yeah,
with the photographer.
right,
I usually just do
yeah,
my own, with
right,
grabbing a
yeah.
selfie. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of the iconic shot here
Yeah.
for Walt Disney World. Now, Disneyland has a gigantic Mickey pumpkin. I don't have a shot. I have some pictures of that, but I didn't include them because we're mostly talking about Walt Disney World. But you can have your picture taken here. I think I've got um, I have several shots in front of this. Of course, with Main Street, you can see all the bunting and everything. So fall is definitely in the air, and I love the look. I really love um, the look of that. I know the colors of fall. I really do. What's your favorite season, Dean?
Um, I like fall. I mean, I'm not huge on Halloween, but I like fall. Like you
Yes.
said, the colors and, you
Yeah.
know, um, pumpkins and not so much
Yeah.
um, I
The
lost my
Halloween
train of
aspect.
thought, but anyway, pumpkins, I enjoy pictures of
Mhm.
the scenery, the leaves, mountains
Mhm.
that are orange and, all the colors. And um, this time of year, I'm looking up a lot of videos that do that autumn scenery and
Mhm. Too pretty.
relaxing music. There's a
Yeah.
ton of channels with that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. You just, look for it or um you know so yeah, it's no, and like you said, we theoretically it gets warmer, not usually till sometimes we'll have a cool Halloween, but usually it's
Mhm.
not until
Not quite yet.
November that you
Right.
really see significant cool down, you
Mhm.
know. But I mean, the weather in October does start to, the heat and humidity do start retreating, but not a lot.
Well. it kind of I apologize for my voice, y'all. My throat's kind of getting dry. Tina says yes. Her favorite decorations of Magic Kingdom in the fall are the village people in town square. Here's just a picture that I took, kind of a selfie over my shoulder of the little lady with her umbrella. I think these are so cute, and I love them. And they greet you, as you walk in, and it's just really cool. Now, Dean, have you been? Let's see. Excuse me. Have you? When was the last time you were at Walt Disney World in the?
In the fall, I was there. I went. I was there last fall. Of course, my pass expired back in the spring, so I do remember that I was there on a party day, and it was in August. Um, so it was. I baked. Um, I had to watch my time out in the heat. Otherwise, I would have
Mhm.
become a pumpkin pie, um, you know, or a turkey pot pie there on Main Street. But it was very hot. I do remember that seeing all the decorations, and it was a party day. And
Ah,
so I
yeah.
remember during the latter part of the day, seeing all of the people in costumes. And speaking of people in
Yes.
costumes,
Fun.
I actually saw her coming. I was kind of going, she was coming in, but Cynthia, Candy Mom, uh, I met up with her briefly that day,
Mhm.
and she was going to the party with her daughter. And so,
No, oh, fun. Yeah.
yeah,
I
so
haven't met Cindy. I haven't met Cynthia in person, so.
yeah, I've met her a couple times briefly, but we haven't really had the pleasure of hanging out for, a long period of time.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I do, I like the colors in Main Street with the,
Mhm.
the buntings and the Mickey pumpkin
Mhm.
wreaths and all that.
Well, and of course, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is, is a huge part of fall. they start they start the parties in August and early August, and then they run all the way through Halloween. So now I do know that September is completely sold out, and also Halloween night is completely sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I did not, look for an update today to find out, if there are any other nights sold out. But if you're interested in going, that is still going on, and it's tons of fun. So this was a little promo poster that's there just as you get off the monorail and head into Magic Kingdom. So definitely. Um, that the Halloween party is a huge part of fall. um, this is a picture of Jeff here with this sweet cast member. Something to do, guys, when you're in there, if you go to the parties, always ask the cast members what their bat's name is. They all name their bats just like they do the ghost hosts at the Haunted Mansion. They always have a name for their bats, and they're always interesting. So they do the same thing. They kind of carry over the tradition to the cast members who work the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and they always have names for their bats. I know, right, Jennifer? And some of them are so creative. Some of them are so creative, but this cast member was so sweet to help me and Jeff, and we took a picture. Jeff is holding the party, the little party brochures, and the tree bag. That was a couple of years ago, so really really sweet. cast member there, and just tons of fun. I mean, there's you might recognize that crew. Y'all might recognize that crew. That's of course What in the World with Russ and Mike Wheeler. We were in and did our had our picture made there in front of the pumpkins. It's just kind of tradition, but I love this picture. I really do. And it is beautiful at night. It really is. And we had just had a spectacular day there. We really had. And so I insisted. I dragged them over to the pictures. They know if they're with me, they got to do. They've got herding cats, y'all. It's like herding cats. Telling you. But yeah, I love this picture. I really do. This was a great day. This was a great day. We had so much fun. So I love this one. It brings back a lot of great memories. So this was not a party night, but you can see how beautiful Main Street is at night as well as during the day, and the castle is lit up differently. So just it's just great. It's a good time to go. Yeah, there's Mikey. Let's see. According to the app. Okay, Tina. Okay, Tina. Yeah, you do know that guy, Mike. You do know that guy. Yeah, it's us. Down Main Street, those iconic, pumpkins on the side, and it's all three of us. It's a great picture. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. If I didn't, I'll resend it to you. But it's a good picture. It really is, of all of us. So yeah. Oh my gourd, that was the night, Mike. That was the night. Yeah. Oh my gourd cupcake, y'all, and I've got a picture of that coming up. So, oh my gourd cupcake. We also have a short on the channel that Mike and Russ helped me with. If anybody cares to look that up and put a link, it's really funny. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorites. But that was the night. That's it. It's when we did. They had the Oh My Gourd cupcake, and it had this. I've got a picture of it later. We'll look at it. This giant pumpkin on top. It was like a kind of like a pumpkin spice cupcake. It was delicious. I loved it. So yeah. So Mike, it's good to see you again. Hope you're feeling good, buddy. But moving right along. Okay, now this, guys, it might be kind of hard to see. I looked this up, and magicguides.com this is a September calendar. At the top, you can see over to the left, you can see the key. Heavy crowds, above average crowds. Yellow is average and blue is below average. Green is light, which I don't know that we ever get into light anymore, but you can see that from magicguides.com, that's the first 2 weeks of September there, and you can see that most crowds are below average at most of the parks. They've got it kind of divided up there. I thought that was just interesting. So that's a huge reason to go right now, guys, is the crowds are definitely lower. Jennifer Caruso has been in the parks a lot lately. Jennifer, we've so enjoyed, following you, your Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and just the live streams that you've done. And Jennifer said earlier that the crowds have been lighter. So that's the first 2 weeks of September. This is what the last half of September generally looks like. And you've got mostly average crowds, but below average, blue and yellow. You've got more yellow in the last 2 weeks. But that is another good reason to go right now, is because there are a lot of in several of the parks, depending on the day, it always varies. You never know for sure how that's going to work out, but generally the crowds are lighter is my point. So And this is from magicguides.com. This and it lists, for each day, it lists each park and then tells you, whether it's a below average crowd or an average crowd for September. So there is another good reason to go right now. Moving along, we talked about this a little bit. This might be a little bit hard to see, guys, unless you're on, you're on TV. But we talked about the temperatures. Now, Dane, you can testify on this. Generally, still pretty hot this time of year. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, generally still
that
fairly
looks
hot.
about
Now, it's
right.
not
Yeah.
August hot. It's not August hot, but it's a little bit cooler. Now, what about the humidity, though, Dane?
The humidity's still there. I mean, I think we have the humidity, most of the year, but it goes down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That won't happen until probably mid to late October. At least as far as what I'll notice. But yeah, it does start to taper off, and
Mm-hmm.
when we are going. In fact, over the weekend, I went outside on Sunday, and I thought it felt like the humidity was somewhat reduced for some
Mm-hmm.
reason.
Mike, stop.
It was
Okay, in keeping with the season, Mike is gracing us with a whole bunch of spiders.
all spiders. Yep.
As a public service announcement, please do not spam the chat with lots of emojis, because those of us who use screen readers find them difficult to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So there's spiders, Mikey. It's good to see you back in form there, Mike. Thanks. It's always good to see you. You are so welcome, Jennifer. You are so welcome. Okay, so wow. Okay, so yeah. So all the Halloween parties are sold out. Are we 100% on that? Wow. Mike said all the tickets sold out last night. That is wow. And we are still, guys, let's see, how many days are we from Halloween? Let's see. Let's see here. Hang on just a second. We're 37 days from Halloween, y'all. We're still 37 days out from Halloween. So, wow. And all of the Halloween parties have sold out. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. So Jennifer said this past weekend felt different. Evenings were very comfortable, nice. Well, as you guys know, I have this possible addiction to spirit jerseys, and so as it gets to November, December, I call that spirit jersey weather. I call that spirit jersey weather. Oh my goodness. So Pam is already watching Hocus Pocus 2. Pam, you beat me to it. I have got to watch Hocus Pocus. Yes, I've got to watch those two. I love those two. I love them. Yeah. Okay, so Jennifer says she was able to get a ticket for Ron on a sold out night at MK Guest Services if you need a ticket. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. So,
Mike.
Mikey. Oh, I watched both of them today, Pam. Good for you. Good. Pam is on. Pam is all over it. Wow. Yeah, I've got I've put up some of my Halloween decorations, guys, here in the house. I haven't put out all of them, and I've got my outside to do, but it's not October yet, so technically I'm not behind. Moving right along. Okay. Oh my gourd. This is a photo of the cupcake that Mikey was referring to. That we have. That he helped me with a short actually on this one, and this was so good, y'all. Seasonal treats. Gosh, they have some fantastic seasonal treats right now. Another reason to go at this time of year. This was fantastic because um, the pumpkin was like covered in a wonderful gel. Now all of the frosting was absolutely delicious. The Mickey ears, there were chocolate Mickey ears, candy coated Mickey ears, and then all that wonderful frosting. And then this was the cupcake part was really an amazing pumpkin spice cake. It wasn't too strong, on the pumpkin spice taste. It was so moist, though, y'all. It was fantastic. The Oh My Gourd was a masterpiece, I thought. Mikey, did you like this one? Because we all ate this. Mike and Russ and I all tore into this after we did the little short for it. And do you remember this, Mike? If you like this one, it kind of depends, I guess, on whether you like the pumpkin spice flavor. Dana, how are you on pumpkin spice? Are you one of those crazy pumpkin spice people or no?
Not really. Pumpkin spice, not really. Pumpkin, it has to be something, like a bread or muffin that they've actually used
Mm-hmm.
pumpkin, you know, to make it. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not huge on pumpkin spice.
I love it. I do love it. I'm not now. I don't eat pumpkin spice everything, but I do I do love the flavor. I really always have loved the flavor. So I have a wonderful recipe, y'all, for pumpkin fudge. Um, yes, pumpkin fudge. It's one of the best. It's real light on the pumpkin flavor. Again, there's not just a ton of pumpkin in it. Really easy to make. I ran across this recipe several years ago, and I make it every year. It's so good. It really is. So, yeah. So Pam said she was never big on cake growing up. Grandma would make me a pumpkin pie for my birthday. Well, how sweet! But grandparents do stuff like that for us. Yes, oh yeah, I love pumpkin pie. I just love the taste of pumpkin. I really do. But yeah, that is so sweet, Pam. Yeah. I must say, you saying that you're not big on cake, I don't understand. I don't understand. I have a sweet tooth the size of Dallas. And so I bet you're not a frosting person either. I don't get it. I have too much of a sweet tooth, I guess, as evidenced by what's on the screen. This is a pumpkin, like a pumpkin swirl with soft serve that I got at Pineapple and I, and it had this beautiful Mickey. That's a Mickey candy piece on it. That was so good, y'all. I bought that, and excuse me. I bought that again at Pineapple and I at the Poly, and just walked down to one of those Adirondack chairs on the beach at the Poly and sat down and ate this. And this was just heaven. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, hey, there you go, Pam. There you go. There you go. We can still be friends. we, can, we can still be friends. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was very good, Jonathan. It was. It had a pumpkin flavor, but you can see it also has caramel. If you look there around my thumb, it had caramel in the bottom. It was so good. It really was. Yeah. Pam says I like spice cake or a carrot cake or lemon cake. I do too. I do too. Yeah. Oh my gourd. Oh, Mikey's looked up.
Mm.
Okay, Mikey has. Thank you, Mike, so much. Okay, this short, guys. Mikey has looked up the link for my own for our oh my gourd short that we did on that cupcake. Thanks for that, Mike. So y'all be sure to check that out. It's really cute. Y'all will love it. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Thanks for looking that up for me, Mike. I appreciate it. So seasonal treats, guys, are another reason to go. This is kind of a well, it's a got a big pile of frosting on it, just like I like. It's the chocolate cupcake, and it has kind of a swirl orange and purple frosting that's just piled up really high, and then it has two orange candy ears at the top. They're so cute, and this was a good one. This was really good. The frosting. Disney really does a good job with their cupcakes normally. I'll have to say, and this one was no exception. The cupcake was that chocolate cupcake was very moist. And it's got that huge pile of purple and orange frosting on it, kind of swirled up there. What's not to like? What's not to like? Yeah. Oh, well, it's fun. That was so much fun. I really, it's a fun short out of it. Oh my gourd cupcake. It was so good. The oh my gourd cupcake, y'all, and another one that they did at Christmas time. It was called the Twice Upon a Christmas cupcake. Best. Wow. Those were so good. Yeah. It was just, yeah. Those were two of the best cupcakes I've ever had at Disney. Seriously. And so what are you correcting me on, Mike? My sweet tooth addiction is like her lounge flying spirit jersey addiction. Just saying. Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'll own it, Mike. I'll own it. Dee, do you have a sweet tooth? What's your take on the
Not really.
sweets?
Not really.
No. Oh.
I mean, I appreciate, the artistic,
Oh yeah.
of, how they present these things. I don't really have a sweet tooth. And really at
Mm-hmm.
Disney, the only sweet treat I could really go for is, the pineapple Dole Whip float.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with the pineapple juice and the pineapple Dole Whip on it. But, generally I'm kind of more of a savory guy, hence the
Right.
turkey leg
Obviously.
taste.
Obviously. Got it. Got it. Dean has a
Yes,
turkey
I
leg
do.
too. Oh my goodness. This guys was this was at I think this was sold at Sleepy Hollow. This a whoopie pie. And I can't remember exactly what they called it. I could probably look it up, but it's probably back somewhere on my in our Instagram feed. But this has like a white, swirled frosting. It's got like a good thick pile of frosting in between two whoopie pies that are black, and they really were black. I mean, they weren't brown, but they were absolutely black. But they were so moist, y'all. This was absolutely delicious. If you have a sweet tooth and this did not take care of it, there's no hope for you. This was amazing. This was so good because the frosting was delicious. There was a ton of it, and then those two cakes were really, really. They actually had kind of a light chocolate flavor, but they were so moist. They were very good. I think it was probably
Mm,
pretty fresh when I bought
mm.
it. Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. Mike said it prefer the Maleficent float over the Dole Whip float. Um, yeah. Um, Whoopie pie cookies are Maleficent float. I don't know if I had a Maleficent. If I've had a Maleficent float, Mike, did I miss something good? The whoopie pie cookies are usually very dark chocolate. But this one was these were really soft too. Did it leave your teeth black? Well, it did, Pam. Um, but I think I have a picture um, of the Sanderson sisters cupcake that was also popular coming up, and the frosting, all of the frosting on that cupcake was black, and just yeah. It's, you know what black frosting, does funny
Mm,
things,
mm,
but it was
mm.
so good. It was, yeah. It was, I think I've got a picture of that. But I think it probably did, Pam. And I think I live streamed not long after that. So we could probably check. We could probably check it. I think I have a picture. I may not have a picture of that. We'll look. We'll look. But this was the Doom Buggy, guys. This was a drink that Jillian got. This was a Doom Buggy um, grape drink. I can't remember the proper name for it, Mikey. You might remember it, but this was so good. This had it had like Sprite, maybe, and some ginger ale, and then it had blueberry taste, and there's a sprig of mint. It was Jillian said it was fantastic. It was topped with that sprig of mint, and then it had a Haunted Mansion wallpaper straw, and Jillian said this was very good. She would have recommended uh, this again. Slime with Sprite. Okay, I could go. I could go there. I could go there, Mike. Now, not too long ago, you got the Gravediggers milkshake. It's Gravediggers milkshake, right? At Mickey's Not So Scary, and you said it wasn't as good as it should have been. Yeah. That it wasn't as good as it should have been, that great. And it was cool because it had like a shovel, had like the digger shovel in it. It was cool. Friar's Nook. Okay, I'll have to try that. Just hadn't tried that. Jonathan said anything villains will leave you black. Okay, appropriately enough, Jonathan. Yeah, appropriately enough. Uh, oh boy, but yeah, this was very good. This was a good one. Oh, it doesn't look good to you. It was very good. It has the blueberry in the bottom, has blueberry and Sprite. So it was bubbly and kind of sweet. It was good. It really was. Jennifer said it just doesn't look good to her. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mikey, yeah, I insisted that you get the Gravedigger milkshake for obvious reasons. Mikey is a former cast member, you guys know, and was a Gravedigger in the Boo to You Halloween parade. So, uh, yeah, Mike said he didn't care for Machi. That was the main flavor. Yeah, yeah, that was a little disappointing, but yeah, I was just wrong. Um, Dean, do you do now? I know that you save all your money for. I know that you save most of your money for, obviously, for
Turkey legs.
turkey
Yeah.
legs.
Hmm.
But do you, uh, were do you get any of the treats at all? Have you tried any of the sweet stuff at all, or are you just broke by
No,
the time you buy a turkey leg?
nope. I gotta have my financial priorities, and
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I check out the pictures. We got bloggers and vloggers and Insta posters, and I can see
Right.
how pretty they are. I don't have to spend anything on
Yeah.
and I really don't have a much of a sweet tooth,
Yeah.
like I was saying. So yeah, I usually
Well, you might be a good influence on me then, because I need somebody to pull me back from the sweets. And Mike and Russ can testify. I love the Wookie cookies at from the back lot in Hollywood Studios. There are several that I really they're kind of mainstays, and that Wookie cookie is one of them. So yeah. Um, so Mikey said he likes a pickle milkshake. Dean, have you tried the pickle milkshake at
mm-mm.
Epcot? I haven't either.
I can't get past the name. I like pickles.
Right.
I do
Right.
like pickles.
Right.
Um, but no, I have not.
Mm. Well, it's appropriate. It's appropriate that we're making the swap over quickly to Disney Springs. Now, Disney Springs, other than Magic Kingdom, um, Disney Springs is probably the most decorated for fall. This was I took this picture a couple of years ago, and they generally have this little sign up at Disney Springs, and I just love it. I think it's really really cool. Now Jennifer says the pickle. Okay, Jennifer, I will take your word for that. I would try it. I'll have to say, um, I would try it. So the pickle milk, I gotta try that. Yeah, if they have, is that available at Food and Wine right now? The pickle milkshake.
Yes, I believe, yeah.
Uh
They're
huh.
selling
Uh
it
huh.
in the over in the
There
uh
it is.
Jennifer have to I'm drawing a blank on where they're selling it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um I think it's in the Odyssey.
Mikey says it's in the Odyssey Pavilion at the
Yeah.
Taste Lab. So I
That
really
sounds
need to try that one.
familiar. I actually remember I didn't have the
Yeah.
milkshake. I did try the peanut butter jelly wings
Mm-hmm.
that they
Mm-hmm.
sold last year.
Yeah. Well, if it's ODDESSY odd, then that's probably that's probably appropriate for pickle milkshake. So, okay. So Jennifer said she shared it with Jeff. They both liked it. Okay. It tastes weird at first. Okay. Mikey says it's more of it has a dill with the weird mint, which makes sense. I mean, but yeah, cool, cool. The Odyssey Pavilion then at the Taste Lab. I would try that. Would you try that? You think, Dean?
I think if they sold like a sample size,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could
Well,
commit to the whole
right,
jar.
to the whole eight
Like the
bucks or
cups they
whatever.
have in Club Cool, and they
Yeah.
do that size for me,
Right,
um,
right. Get a little taste of it, and they might do that. A lot of times, cast members will let you do that. Um, Disney Springs, guys, again, lots of good stuff going on down there. Now, I recommend going to Gideon's Bakehouse anytime. Again, with the sweet tooth, I know. I recommend going to Gideon's Bakehouse anytime. This is like the Haunted Mansion meets Harry Potter. It is just all of my favorite things in one beautiful, amazing bakery. I cannot express to you how much I love Gideon's. The atmosphere in there is fantastic. I recommend when crowds are higher, it's busy. You go and get into the virtual line queue. Some days they don't have to do it, but if it's really, really packed, a lot of times, they won't call you back for, hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's good to get into that virtual line queue, and then you can go back when they text you, which saves you from standing in line all that time. But I love, love, love Gideon's Bakehouse. I love it. And so Dean wants a taste cup. He does absolutely want a
Yep.
taste cup on the pickle shake.
So
I would
yeah.
commit. I think I would. I think I do. I think I would. Be. I'd be courageous on that. But if Jennifer likes it, I would probably be okay. I'm going on Jennifer's recommendation. This is a picture inside Gideon's. Yes, it is weird. As I said, it's Haunted Mansion meets Harry Potter, and I love it. It's like a haunted bookstore. So, and I'm holding a little Hulk no emo there because the Hulk went through the parks with me. I was doing and we worked on it. Dean, you were part of it, Mikey. It was Wyatt's birthday, and we did a little birthday video for him, and I used the Hulk. He was really crazy about the Hulk at the time, so I used the Hulk in the video, and that's why he's in that picture. But yeah, fun. So much fun. Now, Dean, have you ever been into Gideon's?
I have not. Seeing that whole line of people having to
Yeah.
wait in the line just
Right.
kind of turns me off.
Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's so worth it though, just to go in there. And when you pay, you have to pay across a fire. There's like a line of flame there. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yes, he was a Hulk hitchhiker. He stuck out of Don's back the whole time. Yeah, I carried him through the park. So yeah, but here are a couple of the cookies that I bought at Gideon's on this particular trip. Y'all, their cookies, I mean, they're kind of expensive, but oh my gosh, they are so good. I've never tried any of the cake. Yeah, I've never tried any of their cakes. But Dave, have you been to Gideon's? I don't know if y'all have. I don't know if y'all have been to Walt Disney World recently. Have y'all ever been to Gideon's? But okay, so yeah, so anytime you go down there, and fall is a good time to go because they have the seasonal flavors at, they always have this. So Chris has been good. Yeah. Yeah, they're so big, Mike. Yeah, they're so big. They are really big. I got like a tree. I can't remember. I got like I don't know, whatever the like 4-pack or something is or something. But yeah, Chris has been. Yeah. So so they're enormous. The cookies are enormous. They're always fresh. They're always so good. Their flavors are amazing, and they just have, as you can see, the ingredients are just packed in there. They're so good. We need to do that sometime when we're down at Disney Springs, Dean. You know what? So Gideon's, I recommend going down there. They have seasonal treats. They always have seasonal flavors at a lot of the shops. Gideon's always has seasonal flavors, and the decorations are fantastic at Disney Springs. So most assuredly, you need to go to Disney Springs. Moving on to EPCOT, this was Emil's fromage montage. And basically, what this was, Dean and Mikey and I did this. There are several booths at Food and Wine, that is the festival that's going on, that's always going on during the fall. There are several booths with cheese. And so if you went and bought a cheese dish from the different booths, then and had your booklet stamped, you can see all the little stamps and little circles. You got at the end of it, you got this cheesecake. You got it had I can't remember the name of the dessert. Mikey probably does, but at the end of it, you got this cheesecake flavored ice cream, and it had like a slice of cheesecake on top of it. It was really, really good. And that was the treat that you got. And that one was just quote free. And you did get to keep you did get to keep it. I took a couple of bites of it, took the picture, and then gave it to Mikey because that's all he wanted that day. And the only way you could get it was to complete the cheese chase, if you will. And there is this is the raclette. Gosh, this was so good, guys. This had like a big piece of sourdough with it. There's a pickle underneath there, and this was dinner for me actually. So there was one of the cheese dishes, and then this, of course, Mike and Russ made fun of me because it was hot. It was pretty warm that day, and I'd never tried the cheddar cheese soup from Canada. And so I had to get it. They serve it with this beautiful baguette. That stuff is fantastic, y'all. So this was part of the cheese chase. This is wonderful. I highly, highly recommend it. So food and wine booths, guys, you can pick up always be sure and pick up a brochure, and it will tell you all of the, at each place, each kiosk, and each country, it will tell you everything that's offered at Food and Wine. So, and this cheddar cheese soup in the Canada Pavilion was absolutely fantastic. So, we just got all kinds of cheese, and it was what's not to like, right? So this was our cheese day. But the booze, now the only thing that I can say is Dean, the prices have gone up at the food booths. They did not used to be, I mean, you think, well, $4 or $5, for some of these. But when it gets to be $9 for a small snack, that's a bit extreme. So you kind of have to scope it out and be wise. Yeah, this one I loved. This was a cheesecake, and it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And it had there's the cheesecake, and those are macadamia nuts with it, and so good, y'all, so good. So check out, again, Food and Wine is one of the most popular festivals. And Dean, I know it's not your favorite festival, but when you go to EPCOT during Food and Wine, do you normally just graze from food booths? Or, I mean, I know you're going to go straight to the Fife and Drum in America and get that turkey leg, but do you normally graze a little bit with?
Yeah, definitely yes on the turkey leg, but yeah, I have gotten a few things. I can't remember what they were, but
Yeah.
because I mean, all the festivals have food offerings,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm trying to remember some of the items that I've gotten at
Right.
Epcot
Right.
from festival booths. Trying to think if they were food and wine items. Um, but I have gotten,
Hey, Pete.
festival
Welcome in.
items.
Pete McDevitt. Welcome in.
Hey, Pete.
Good to see you. Thanks for popping
Um,
in. Appreciate it.
yeah. So I can't really.
Mm-hmm. Get a couple of them. If there's something really popular, I'm sure you'd probably try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides the pickle milkshake.
Right. Sans pickle milkshake. Mikey says they need to sell that cheesecake ice cream regularly. I 100% agree. It was so good. And Mike, you're welcome, because I didn't eat that. I gave it to you because I'm sweet like that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan, obviously the cheddar cheese. Y'all, that cheddar cheese soup is to die for. The hype on that cheddar cheese soup is 100% on point. I just wanted to say, yeah. And we did see Pete that day. Pete, we're talking about one of the days that we went into EPCOT and saw you that day. We were chasing down all those cheese offerings. We sure were. The other, obviously, the other really great thing that you can do is Eat to the Beat, the concert series. You can buy tickets if you want, like a dinner show with some, with some a special seating. And for some of those concerts, it would probably be wise to do it. They have quite a few new um, artists this year. It's that says new out beside them. Sheila E is back, though she's not new. Sheila E was so good. You've got the Hooligans. Let's see if there's a lot of actually new ones. So and then in October, you've got Latin Ambition. They've been there before. Joey Fatone, We the Kings, Billy Ocean is going to be there in October, which is really good, really cool. Hanson, good stuff here. So a good lineup, and so that's for October. Eight to the Beat concert series, of course, is at the American Pavilion. And if you're in the park and you've got the time, get over there. They usually have 3 sets. Whoever the performer is that night or group, they'll have 3 sets. So you've got 3 chances to see them. This is November. It's November's lineup. Boys to Men. Hey, pretty cool. The M80s are always fantastic. Smash Mouth. So, but they have quite a few new artists this year as well. So that's November schedule. 98 Degrees. Cool. Yeah. So the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th and 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th through the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th through the 18th. So that's a nice thing. They give you, for example, Boys to Men is going to be there the 3rd and the 4th. So that gives you a couple of times to see them. So each of the Beat concert series, y'all, it's always good. It's always a ton of fun. I usually go into the American Pavilion there and go in and get some barbecue to eat, and then go across and enjoy the music. And I know Dane enjoys the music while he sits and eats his turkey leg.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, that music is always plenty loud. So if you're
mhm.
across the way enjoying a turkey leg,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
those
There you
tables,
go.
you can definitely enjoy the concerts
Yeah.
um, while you're having a turkey leg.
um, every time, every time. Y'all, the Food and Wine Festival began August 29th. It runs through November 23rd. So you've got a good uh, amount of time there to get in there and enjoy food and wine. It's one of the more popular festivals at EPCOT. So some good stuff going on, guys, all over, all over the parks. It's just a good time to go. It's one of my favorite times to go, actually. Um, okay, so swapping gears here. We are going to open some Lorcana tonight. I've got a little, and we're still going to open those. We're going to see if we've got the dark or the light side on this pack of Oreo specialty Star Wars Oreo cookies. So hang with me. There's a new Lorcana set. You guys know we love our Lorcana. I'm going to open a pack here in just a second. Heroics on the High Seas. The name of the pack is Azerite Sea. Set your sights on the horizon. Following an ancient map, you'll sail the beautiful yet unpredictable Azerite Sea. This is going to be really different. Y'all, joining you on board and among this Disney Lorcana set's 200 plus cards are friends from Big Hero 6 and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. I love that. I absolutely love that because I love both of those. Whether you face Kakamora pirates or the whirlwind of a new mystery, your shipmates are ready to head a bow first into adventure. So, tons of fun. The main set has 204 cards. Not sure how many enchanteds yet. They're going to have the booster packs and boxes, the starter decks, and a Lumineers Trove, a Stitch gift set for this one, and of course, card sleeves and boxes. So the release date for Azurite Seas is in hobby stores November the 15th. They always do these right around my birthday, which I love. And then in the rest of the stores everywhere, November 25th. They always give those, they always release the cards to the smaller hobby stores first, which I absolutely love, and then to the larger retailers. So those hit hobby stores November the 15th, and then everywhere else November the 25th. So really, really cool there. And more decorations. This is one of my favorite as you leave the parks. It says "See you real soon" in those pumpkins up above the parks. And if you look at the bottom and to the left there, you're going to see Mikey is wearing that black tank top, and Russ is right next to him. So we were leaving, and I stopped for that last picture after we shot that the Oh My Gourd cupcake short, and then it was time to go. So one of my favorite, really, one of my very favorite pictures there, and one of the only times I've taken that, I guess. So yeah. So that's it for the slideshow, guys. But we're gonna hurry through this, Dean, because I know your lights are probably going out. Like, you're gonna turn into a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I did, guys, just quickly here, I went ahead and bought a booster box of Lorcana. This is Shimmering Skies. This is the latest set. And I thought, okay, I go and buy the individual boxes. I went ahead and bought a booster box. Booster box has 24 packs in it. And I got this at Excalibur Cards and Games. And they always take care of me over there. They know my Lorcana addiction. It's always wonderful to go in and talk to those guys. So I'm going to open this and pick one out. And we're going to see what we get. So this is, again, the Shimmering Skies booster box, and it has 24 packs in it. This is the cover, and this will be my first time to open any Shimmering Skies from the set, Shimmering Skies on the channel. So, but yeah, so there it is, and we're gonna see. Let's see here. Let's see what I get here. Would you believe I have booster boxes, I've never opened them. But there it is. There they are, guys. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, and Dane, I'm gonna go full screen on this. And so hang around just a minute for me. So there we go. Okay, so which pack? We've got, what do we have here? We've got Maui, we've got Donald Duck, and we have Vanellope von Schweetz. Which pack should I open? First? Yeah, I did. I spent money on cards, Jonathan. I sure did. You have 2 packs of Shimmering Skies. Which ones? Which pack? First one that I see in the chat wins. So we got Vanellope von Schweetz, Maui, and Donald Duck. Okay, Vanellope. Okay, Mikey. Got it. Mikey got in there. Okay, so there we go. I thought, Jonathan, since we open packs on such a regular basis, I thought I'd just go ahead and get a booster pack so that I'd have them. This is my first time to open Shimmering Skies, guys. Yeah. Vanellope. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me open and see what we get. I'm really excited about this because I've never opened a pack of Shimmering Skies. So we'll see what they look like. Okay. All righty. Good vibes. Good vibes. Send me some good vibes to get some good pulls, guys. Okay. So, okay. And the first one, appropriately enough, is Vanellope Von Schweetz. There she is. Cute, cute. Cute, cute. 2 lore on that one. And Archimedes. So yeah, these I love I just love the artwork. I really do, guys, on these.
Oh yeah,
These
the
are all
artwork
gonna be
great on
commons.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fauna. Love that one. And she's decorating Bra Rose's birthday cake. And let's see. Oh, yay, guys. Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
It's Mickey Mouse. Oh, not bad, Dane. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so these are commons. They're still in the commons. And there we go. I love this. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Duck for cover. I love this card. I love this card. How I love this. I love Huey, Dewey.
Yeah, you don't see them a lot.
Love it. Okay, another common here. The Queen. Ooh. This is her and disguised as the old hag as she's about to board the canoe and go to the cottage, the 7 dwarfs. That's the Queen. That was another common. Okay, so now we have an uncommon. This is Taffeta Mutton Fudge. Yeah. So we have multiple cards then from Wreck-It Ralph. Taffeta. That's a uncommon. Another uncommon here with Finders Keepers. Iago carrying the lamp. But after he stole the lamp, he's carrying that back to Jafar. That's an uncommon. Okay. And another uncommon, Clarabelle. Oh my gosh. Love Clarabelle. Love Clarabelle. Love to see her in the parks. She just makes me smile. She does the hokey pokey and the Frontierland hoedown. I absolutely love Clarabelle. Okay. Okay, and this one is going to be, this one's going to be a rare, y'all, and it's Anna.
Oh.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's Anna, and she actually has a scepter. And there are sparks and flames and pretty lights shooting out of that scepter. One thing I love about these cards is that the characters are not dressed in their usual attire that we're used to seeing them in. It's pretty cool. Another super rare, Sir Ector. Sir Ector. Now you don't see him a lot. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, y'all. I'm loving this set. I'm loving this set so far. I'm loving this set. And the hollow is a common. Ed. It's Ed, y'all. From the Lion King. And it's a hollow. But look how pretty that hollow is. Wow. That foil card. How beautiful is that? It's a common, but wow, how pretty. God, I love the colors in that. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So cool. My first pack of Shimmering Skies, y'all. First pack. Gateway, not sure. Shimmering Skies, need to do my homework. There's the Gateway card. with Mickey. How cool is that? How cool is that? All right. I love it. I love it. So some good stuff. Let's see. It's cute. Yeah. So cute. Cute, cute. All right. Mikey. Mikey wants me to open another pack. Should I open another pack, y'all? Should I open one more? I tell you what, I will open another. I will open these Star Wars. I will open these Star Wars. So not a open these Star Wars Oreos. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that pack because it is Shimmering Skies. I'm going to opening a lot of Shimmering Skies because we do have that booster box, guys. I went ahead and bought a booster box. It seemed it'd be cheaper. It's cheaper than buying the individual packs to open. So here are the Star Wars. Okay, so am I going to get, okay, Dane, light side or dark side?
I'm going to say dark side.
Gonna say dark side. Okay, put it in the chat, guys. Put in the chat what you think it's going to be. Is it going to be dark or light? What do you want it to be? And I'm going to post my choice. Post my choice. Here we go. Okay. So Jonathan says light. I say light. Oh, Mikey's going dark. Mikey's going dark. Pretty cool. Okay. All right. So let's open them and see what we get. These are really neat. Have y'all seen these at your grocery stores? They've been out for a couple of months, I think, but this was the first time that I just grabbed them. This is the first time that I had bought a pack, so I thought I would open them with you guys.
I don't think I saw them at my stores. I wasn't really looking, but
well, as you can see, it's a smaller pack than than normal. But I don't know if you guys can see that. That artwork is really pretty. They did a good job with the crossed lightsabers there and the Oreo in the middle, and then you've got Luke. You've got Luke and Leia, Han. You've got Yoda. You've got C-3PO. You've got on the light side. And then on the dark side, you've got Darth Vader, and then around him, you actually have General Grievous. Wow, and Palpatine. You've got a clone trooper. Some pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool artwork there. I hate to, I'll have to be careful not tear up the package because the artwork is beautiful on it. Yeah. You're eating sugarless Oreos? There's such a thing, Jonathan? Really? Oh, I didn't know there was such a thing. So Mikey says I need to get the Coca-Cola Oreos and let's see, Coca-Cola Oreos and Oreo Coca-Cola. Well, I guess I do. I guess I do. Okay, so here's what they look like, y'all. Let's see. So, okay. Do you think we got light or dark? Light or dark?
Dark.
It's dark.
Oh.
It's dark. They're all. It's dark. They're all dark. Yeah, it's a dark side. So if you said dark side, Mikey, you were right. You were right. Let me share this. Yeah, there they are, guys. There they are. They're all red. The cream inside is red. That's how we know. Okay, so let's look. Let's just look. Okay, first this one has Darth Vader on it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one has Darth Vader on it. And then it has just the regular Oreo cookie, symbol on on it. So I guess the dark side. If you get the dark side, they all have Darth Vader on them.
Actually, no, there were different characters.
Were there? Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
if
see
you
if I
keep,
can find. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's
there
General
were like
Grievous.
7 or 8 different characters.
There's General Grievous.
Yeah.
These are cool, y'all. I love it. I love it. Okay, who is that? Dane, who is this?
Uh,
We should know. Who is this, chat?
is it? Hmm.
Yes, you do, Mikey. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that character. Okay, there's General Grievous. Okay, let's just go through them here. Ooh, look at this one, y'all. Ooh,
Oh,
it's
Darth
Darth
Maul.
Maul. How cool is that? Darth Maul. It's Maul, y'all. Let's see who else we got. Oh. Wow. Palpatine. These are fun. These are fun. Oh, it could be Thrawn. Let's see. Where's the one that I didn't know? I could be Thrawn, maybe.
Okay, I just found it here. That is Count Dooku.
Oh, it's Dooku. Okay. Having a little trouble recognizing Dooku there. Our apologies to
Yeah.
Count Dooku. Maul, Darth Maul. Got another Maul there. Palpatine. Let's see. I'm just going to go through all of them and look to see. Okay, we've already looked at Vader. Already gotten Vader. Let's see. Oh, this one's fun.
Oh.
Jabba the Hutt. That one's fun. Love that one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Is that it? Could be. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm just check all of them. See. Okay. Okay. Yeah. A trooper.
Yep, Scout Trooper.
Mm-hmm. Scout trooper.
Jonathan.
Jonathan's just doesn't need a taste Java. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. The scout trooper. And then here's a clone trooper or a stormtrooper. Okay, who's now? Let's see. I love these. Oh my gosh, these are great. Let's see. I think that's. Let's see if I see anything. I think different. We've always said Grievous. Maul. Let's see if I get anything different here. These are so cool, y'all. I love these. Wow. Oh, here. Check it out. There's Kylo Ren.
Yep.
Kylo Ren. So that's cool. So we got one Kylo Ren. And is there anybody else different? I got Scout Trooper. Okay. Okay, so just for you, Jonathan, I'm going to need a Scout Trooper. And I put my milk in an Ahsoka mug, so the light side is represented. My milk is in an Ahsoka mug. Had to swap over to the Ahsoka mug because you gotta do that, right? You gotta do that. Dooku has that much of a wrinkle at his forehead. I don't know, but
Yeah, Dooku looks a little weird.
Okay, Pam. It does have like a sugary something, Pam. If you're still there. Oh, it's sparkly. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the cream is sparkly. It has little Has
like
little
like stars maybe.
mm-hmm, has little candies in it. But how fun! These are fun, y'all. How fun! Wait, one more. Oh, who doesn't love Oreos? What's not to love? Mmm, so good, y'all. Nothing to rock.
This is true.
Okay, so Mikey says the crystals are supposed to be copper crystals. Of course they are.
Oh,
Y'all, this has been so much fun. Dane, tell us what is going on your channel. Let's wrap this thing up so we can all go to bed.
so I'm live 2 nights regularly. Let's Talk Turkey is Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm going through my series Disney According to Dean on that stream.
Yes.
Tonight I talked about Hollywood Studios. On speaking of Star Wars, talked about a little bit about going to Star Wars weekends back in 2009.
Oh, Dane, I'm so jealous that you still have that. Oh, I love Star Wars weekends. That you still have that brochure.
Yep. So next week will be Animal Kingdom. Tomorrow night I'm going to be live for a special edition
Thanks, Jonathan.
of Let's Talk Turkey to talk about the tropical storm. Probably will be a hurricane tomorrow night. That is.
What's the name, Dane?
Helene.
Helene is coming. Y'all, everybody be safe.
Going up the Gulf. I'm gonna have the graphics, the graphs, and stuff to kind of illustrate things. So we'll talk about that. I'll also share more of my dollar store haul.
Yeah.
This
Yay!
is just the teaser. I got a whole lot of stuff.
Nice.
But and then Thursday, Once Upon a Turkey Leg. You come at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to read some fun stories. So if you need a bedtime story, especially on Thursday, that's when the some of the worst of the storm should be coming through my area. So
we hope your internet holds out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I hope your internet holds out. So I'll have to say, Dan, you've just been killing it with content. You just passed 600 subs. Our congratulations again on that. But yeah, we're just loving it. We're just you come up with fantastic. Even have cool names, for your different shows. And I particularly love Once Upon a Turkey Leg. Tina and I are both partial to Once Upon a Turkey Leg because we just enjoy the book, the stories. And my grandson Wyatt, when he listens to those on the replay, and it's just fun. So we appreciate you. Appreciate all that you do. I will put, guys, a link to Dean's link tree for all of his content. You can go to his link tree page, and it'll list everything that he does. And Jonathan in the chat has shared his YouTube excuse me, his YouTube links. And be sure and subscribe. Dean is just a good friend of the channel. And Dean, I don't know that I ever would have, we ever would have known you had it not been for YouTube. And so we're thankful for that connection. We really are. We're thankful. We're thankful to that. Mikey says the hurricane is slightly to the west, but still in the Big Bend area.
Yes.
So Yeah.
And it
I
seems
like
like
it too.
the track kind of bumped a
Mhm.
little eastward from yesterday to
Mhm.
today. So,
Right.
that happens with storms. So we'll obviously we'll have to wait and see.
Right.
I'll follow the updates tomorrow, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Right. Okay. Okay. We'll look forward to that and hope that your internet holds out and that this storm, that it's, yeah, that it goes through and doesn't make too much of a mess. Everybody be safe, take precautions, uh, excuse me, do what you need to do in the path of this storm, get ready. So, um, but most definitely be safe. I will post a video, guys. I'm working on one. Excuse me, from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It was just milk, I promise y'all. From me, from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. Okay, now you've got me tickled, Dave.
Oh dear.
Oh, don't get Mikey started. Mikey,
Has
be
Turtle's
good.
been crawling around there? Did he drop something in the
Oh my goodness. Um, I'm going to start over again with this. I'll post a video, guys, from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on Saturday. I'm working on getting that done. It's Jeff and I went together in 2022. You saw a couple of the pictures there in the slideshow. We had such a good time, but I've got a lot of good stuff there from that. Just now getting it up. So yeah, it's a good time to put it up there. So hopefully Saturday I'll be posting that Saturday morning. We also posted a couple of really good shorts this week. Jillian, the 21st day of September, guys, party on, just passed. And Jillian posted a short from Guardians of the Galaxy because September is one of the songs that plays on Guardians of the Galaxy. And I think on the 21st, they played September all day long. They didn't rotate the song. So I think that's really cool. I love that. It's one of my favorites to get when I write Guardians of the Galaxy. And the other one was from my first taste of the Night Blossom drink in Pandora. Both of them are fun. So be sure and check those out. That Night Blossom drink, I tasted that, 3 years ago, a couple of years ago for the first time, but I found the short in some of my pictures and videos, so I went ahead and posted it. Halloween is coming in 37 days, y'all. So it's already come to the Disney parks. Tickets were on sale, but sold out now. So you may be out of luck. You can always check. If you really want to go, you can always check. If you're in the parks, always go to guest services because a lot of times they'll sell you a couple of tickets. It just kind of depends. It's not a given, but it can't hurt to ask. It can never hurt to ask. So, but Julia can help you with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party tickets, or if you're planning a Disney vacation. She is a travel agent with Mickey Travels, which is a diamond level Disney vacation planner, and she can do all of that for you. Her contact information is in the description of this video. Jillian is my daughter-in-law, and she absolutely loves to plan Disney vacations for people. It takes all the headache out of it. So by all means, if you're interested in that, give her a call if you're planning a Disney vacation, and she can do all that for you. Tina and I will be attending Magical Night of Hope this year. It is Saturday, December 14th at Give Kids the World Village. Corey of Corey Meets World started this 3 years ago. This will be the fourth year. And guests, it's a Christmas program to benefit Give Kids the World Village. It's going to look to Josh, RTV1, Nate of Paging Mr. Morrow, Kelly from Mars and the Mouse, special performance by Yeehaw Bob, who is the headliner at Port Orleans Resort and a Disney legend. We absolutely love Yeehaw Bob. But if you are interested in that, go to Magical Night of Hope hitchhiking.com. Tickets are on sale for that event, and I'm really excited to be going in person this year. Get to see a lot of friends, and so we're looking forward to it. And Tina and I will also attend. We also already have our tickets for the Christmas party, so we're looking forward to it. Mickey's very Merry Christmas party. Thanks so much, guys, especially to our channel members. Jason Thibodeau, one of our newest channel members, we appreciate you so much. Alex and Charlie Kennett, Mike Wheeler, Tina McNeil, Mike88, NYC, Texas Takes, and Pam's Fam. We appreciate you guys so much. If you're interested in becoming a member, just click the join button and choose a member level. We appreciate you guys so much for blessing us every month. That all goes back into the channel. So thanks to everyone in chat. If you're ghost watching or you're watching on the replay, we absolutely love our team replay and Lisa, Keith, and Joey, who are captains of our team replay. Thanks so much, guys. So that's all I can think of. Dean, was there anything else that you wanted to mention?
Just to remind everyone, regardless of the season, turkey legs are always a great choice. So turkey legs are year-round. They will fit for fall, Christmas, winter, spring, summer, any holiday, Valentine's Day, 4th of July.
Hi, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Welcome in.
Hi, Debbie.
Yeah, Dean makes an excellent point. Turkey legs are always in season. They're always in season. Yeah. Yeah. The Magical Night of Hope is very special. So by all means, and Mike Wheeler hitting those as a member of the channel, he gets those hitting those emojis. Love to see those emojis in the chat, guys. We have a special emojis as one of the things that you can unlock as a channel member. So love to see that. Debbie. Yes. I'll be there, Debbie. We will be there. More spiders for Mike. And thanks, Mike, for saying hey to my sisters who are always watching, Joy and Susan. William, guys, will be back at some point. Trying to get our lives under control here. He will be back at some point. And we appreciate you pinch hitting for him and co-hosting. It's been so much fun. We always
it's been great being on. Yep.
Yeah. Mikey says these emojis are free. More spotters. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But thanks so much, guys. We appreciate it. We look forward to Tuesday nights and spending some time with you and going over a little bit, just a few of the reasons why it's a really good time to go to the parks right now. It's a really good time. Fall. It's fall, y'all. It's fall.
Get a turkey leg.
Get a cupcake. And ride on a mansion. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you so very much for being here. We miss you, William. I know you'll be back pretty soon. Dean, thanks again. Thanks, everybody in chat. At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. Go now. It's a great time of year. It's a great time of year. No, it really is. It's a great time of year.
It's on Liberty Square right next to the